Our lives are full of being busy. We're expected to go to work, go to the gym, go home, make dinner, then go to sleep and do it all again the next day. We only really get a break on the weekends. There is no escaping stress, but what about if there was a way of coping with the stresses of the everyday? Something that could help you be more creative, train your attention from negative thoughts, and help you reach a flow state. For me, this is baking. Baking is like meditation to me, and it allows me to rest from my negative thoughts and focus on the task that I'm doing, or the new skill I'm learning in baking. Julia Child once said,
"Drama is very important in life. You have to come in with a bang. You never want to go out with a whimper. Everything can have drama if it's done right, even a pancake."
In other words, you can make any task exciting and reach a flow state if you make it fun. I once went 6 weeks without baking. I woke up one morning realizing I hadn't been as happy as I usually was. I thought my routine was normal, but then I realized I hadn't baked in 6 weeks. That's what was different, because I would usually plan out recipes that I'd want to make on a Friday night, then come home on a Friday night, make dinner, wash dishes, and then spend hours baking. I'd learn a new skill, I would get rid of my negative thoughts, and I'd just focus on that task. It was exciting, a new goal and skill to learn each time, and the fun of seeing whether my baked goods would turn out or not. I was reaching the flow state without even realizing it. After I realized how baking helped my mental health, I started doing more complex recipes, entering cake competitions, doing cakes for family and friends, and even winning some awards. When you lose track of time, you are probably in a flow state. This usually happens most when you are in a learning situation. How can you implement a flow state into your everyday? These are the steps you can follow. Reaching a flow state is achieved by setting a goal. Think of a massively transformative goal that you can use in your everyday life, in every task you complete. The second step is to balance challenge and skill. The task you set must be hard enough that it challenges you, but not too hard that you don't even want to try. That's where self-awareness comes in. Only you know what you can accomplish with your skill set. The step is to reduce distraction and stop multitasking. This gives ourselves a chance to forget about worrying thoughts, like meditation. It involves a challenge skill balance, like we said before. The idea is focus creates flow, and we pay attention to the task at hand. When the challenge of the task slightly exceeds our skill set, taking notes of yourself and noting down what you did well and what you could improve on for next time. Taking bread, for example, maybe you understand how to mix the ingredients together, but when you put it in the oven and baked it, it maybe didn't rise as much as you thought it would. So you can write as a note for next time to improve. You could make the bread sit out like an hour longer before you bake it, so it has more time to proof and rise before it bakes.
Well, all I know is this: nothing you ever learn is really wasted and will sometimes be used. Reaching a state of flow gives us the tools we can use in other areas of our lives. Failing at a recipe can give us a chance to feel defeated, create a new strategy, and correct our failure. These little failures and wins in the kitchen can help us in other parts of our lives. Using the same skills we learned to correct the mistakes in our failed recipe, we can use to overcome other challenges. If our marketing strategy in our business isn't reaching the right number of people, we can use the same strategy, acknowledge you feel defeated for not reaching the goal, create a new strategy such as change the copywriting and correct the failure, seeing more views on our platform. This is flow state and can then become how we live our entire lives. Whatever we are doing, the activity can be enhanced by being in the moment and being given it full attention. As creatives, we can also cultivate the ability to be more absorbent and focused on what we are doing, whether we are writing or baking or building a business or going for a walk.
By letting this inform your everyday life as well as your creative work, you will be able to generate a sense of cohesion and harmony in any task you focus on throughout the day. When mindfully making a new baked good for my boyfriend, I am expressing my purpose of letting him know he is loved. Learning to be in the moment and learning to recognize what we really care about can lead us to one of the most precious gifts we can give ourselves, the knowledge that we can transform our experiences by training our attention and understanding our sense of purpose.